Good evening, Lancer fans. Welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts. It's senior night, and your Varsity Lancers wrestling team set to take on Tewksbury High School here in the field house at Lawrence High. We want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. The two teams shaking hands, the captains getting things underway, and this dual meet set to begin.
You can be whatever you want to be.
It all starts here.
A doctor, professional baseball player,
A scientist. You can be whatever you want to be.
it all starts here.
Professional director.
A dentist.
An actress,
An astronomer.
You can be whatever you want to be. It all starts here.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here once again on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. We get started at 1:06. The Lancers send out Wadi Pena, and Tewksbury sends out Brooke Lightfoot. Once again, you can see those balloons there in the background. Festive atmosphere. The Lancers and the Red Men here from Lawrence High. It is senior night here in Lawrence, and Pena with control here for the moment. Lightfoot trying to get up here against Pena. Pena with the arm around the head. Lightfoot close to being out of bounds. Both wrestlers are now fully out of bounds. New rule this year, both wrestlers have to be completely over that white circle, that white line that you see on the mat. And so the referee says they are both out of bounds. And Pena and Lightfoot will restart here. Lightfoot with the advantage right now over Wadi Pena. Lightfoot trying to flip over Pena, trying to get those shoulders pinned. Pena resisting here. 3 points for the takedown to Lightfoot. 3-0 with Lightfoot leading here over Pena. Pena trying to get back up. Trying to use those knees, and yes indeed, Pena able to get a little bit of a center of gravity here, and now Lightfoot trying to turn over Pena. Good effort there by Lightfoot to change momentum. Now one shoulder down here for Pena. Lightfoot trying to flip over Pena and get that other shoulder down. Pena resisting. Lightfoot trying to hook that left arm of Pena. 9 seconds to go here in the first period. So far, 3 points to Lightfoot. Lightfoot has the right idea here, but time runs out in the first period. We move to the second. Brooke Lightfoot with a 3-0 advantage over Wadi Pena here in the 106-pound weight class. Referee blows the whistle, and we are underway here in period number 2. 2 minutes on the clock with Lightfoot leading 3-0. Two wrestlers grappling in the center of the mat here. Pena trying to go for the lower body. Lightfoot with 1 foot out of bounds. Pena trying to pull Lightfoot down to the mat, and we have takedown points for Brooke Lightfoot. The left arm of the referee with that red armband. Tewksbury, the red team here, according to the armbands of the referee. And then when the Lancers score points, you will see the right hand of the referee with the green armband. Green armband representing Lawrence High here tonight. So 3 points for the takedown in the first, 3 points for the takedown in the second, and now near fall points coming up for Lightfoot, not able to get the fall. The referee counting. Near fall points coming up, but Pena flips himself over there to save himself from the pin. 4 near fall points there for Brooke Lightfoot. Referee counting again. It's 10-0. Brooke Lightfoot with the lead over Wadi Pena. The referee getting a good look here. Sliding off to the side. Pena trying to keep that shoulder up. The right shoulder is on the mat, but the left shoulder is up. Pena resisting the pin here. Down 10-0. But no whistle for the pin, at least not yet. Wadi Pena fighting to keep that shoulder up. It is the right shoulder of Wadi Pena that he's able to hold up, and time runs out here in the second period. 4 more near fall points awarded to Brooke Lightfoot, who is in the driver's seat here. A 14-0 lead for Lightfoot as we head to the third period. Once again, first bout of the evening here. It's been all Tewksbury, Brooke Lightfoot with the 14-0 lead. Pena trying for the epic comeback here, or will at least try to avoid getting pinned here in the third period. Once again, folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We want to thank our crew for making this broadcast possible. That's going to be a technical violation here. The referee talking to both wrestlers. And they will restart, or that's a warning, actually, no technical violation, just a warning here to start. As Lightfoot moving towards a victory here. Lightfoot has about 90 seconds to go until the bout will be over, and we have another whistle. And we are going to have a technical violation. And Pena picks up the point there as the referee instructing Brooke Lightfoot regarding the reasons for that technical violation. And so we will continue on here in period number 3. First bout of the evening. It's Pena for the Lancers, Lightfoot for the Redmen. 14-1. Brooke Lightfoot with the lead, trying for the pin here in the third. Pena doing a good job resisting. Pena trying to get a little bit of offense going here, but Lightfoot has been in charge. Lightfoot trying to push Pena back and get some momentum to get Lightfoot back on his shoulders. 45 seconds to go here in the third. Lightfoot cruising towards a victory here, but Lightfoot does want that pin. And Pena, as I've said before, is resisting. It's 14-1 with 30 seconds to go here in this bout at 106, the opening bout of tonight's dual meet between Lawrence High and Tewksbury. It's February 12th, 2025. As always, thank you folks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. Only 15 seconds to go here in this bout. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a violation. This time it's going to go against Pena, so the point is awarded to Lightfoot. And 12 seconds on the clock here. Lightfoot going for the pin here in the final 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go here in the third, and one last chance for a pin, but time runs out here in the third, and we are all done at 106. Brooke Lightfoot puts 4 points on the board for Tewksbury. It's a decision victory, and the Redmen lead here in the dual meet 4-0 over the Lancers, and we will move right along to 113. Anthony Sandoval sent out for the Lancers, and Tewksbury sends out Jack Lightfoot. And here we go, right off the bat, a takedown for Jack Lightfoot. And 3 points for the takedown. Near fall points counted. Referee signaling 4 near fall points as Jack Lightfoot just shot out of a cannon here in the first period. Great effort out of Lightfoot as the referee wants to talk to the coaching staff. And again, the signal of 4. 3 points for the takedown, 4 points for the near fall here in the first period. Lightfoot with the early lead over Anthony Sandoval. Sandoval trying to get up to a vertical base. Lightfoot in control here. He's got that left arm of Sandoval wrapped up for the moment. Sandoval frees that arm now as Lightfoot on the attack here in the first. You can see the decorations in the background. Great backdrop for this dual meet between the Redmen and the Lancers. Senior night here for Lawrence High. Festive atmosphere in the field house. Got some interesting bouts ahead. We are hoping or expecting, I'll get to that in a second, near fall points there. 2 for Tewksbury's Jack Lightfoot. We have John Carlos Martinez expected to wrestle later in the evening. And JC has 99 career wins. So we're excited to see what happens when John Carlos Martinez gets out to the mat. Once again, JC sitting on 99 career wins, but we'll get to that later. For the moment, Lightfoot leading over Sandoval 9-1 here in period number 1. Lightfoot has been in control for just about all of this first period. Lightfoot leading 9-1 over Sandoval. Under 10 seconds to go here in the first period. Sandoval trying to change the momentum here with 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to do it here in the first period. We move on to the second. Tewksbury leading the dual meet 4-0. And Jack Lightfoot leading over Anthony Sandoval here in the 113 weight category. 9-1 the score as we move to the second. Lightfoot will start with the advantage here over Sandoval. Correction to the score here. It is 9-0, and Sandoval did not get the escape point that we thought that he had in that first period. So it's not 9-1, it's 9-0. No escape in that first period for Sandoval. So Sandoval now will try to get on the board here in the second. Minute 32 left in the second period. Lightfoot in control, trying to work on that upper body of Sandoval. Sandoval doing well there to keep his right arm planted, making it difficult for Lightfoot to flip Sandoval on his back for the pin, and now Sandoval gets away for the escape. So Sandoval does get the escape point, and it looks like a takedown point, as 3 takedown points for Lightfoot there, as Sandoval escaped again after that takedown. So it's 15-2. Some quick scoring there about midway through the second period after Lightfoot seemed to let Sandoval escape there. Another quick takedown, and then Sandoval escaped again. Lightfoot still in control. 15-2 is the score. Whistle here with 21 seconds remaining in the second. 15-2. Again, Lightfoot in control here, and we will reset from the center of the mat with Lightfoot in the advantageous position. Sandoval has escaped twice here in this period. He's going to try to do it again. Under 10 seconds to go. And that's going to do it here in the second. Lightfoot leading over Sandoval as we head into the third period here from Lawrence. It's been all Tewksbury so far. Brooke Lightfoot with the win at 106. Jack Lightfoot leading 16-2 here in period number 3. We're about set to get underway. Sends Sandoval out. He asks for the top position, and then Tewksbury's Jack Lightfoot takes the bottom position, and then Lawrence says neutral. That gives a 1-point escape, and we have a technical fall. And that's an interesting way to end at 113, and that's actually a smart move. The coach wants to prevent Anthony Sandoval from getting pinned. So a technical fall as Jack Lightfoot gets the win over Sandoval. Interesting coaching decision, a smart coaching decision. So Sandoval avoids getting pinned. So let's move on now to 120. We are already underway here at 120. This is Carlos DeSisto for Tewksbury. And Oswaldo Arriaga for Lawrence High. DeSisto and Arriaga here at 120. Grappling. No points awarded just yet. This is the 120-pound weight class. Over on the far side of the mat, Arriaga going low. Grabs that right leg of Carlo DeSisto. DeSisto grabs the torso of Arriaga. Still no points awarded yet. All the way out here to the near side, and the referee checking to see if they're out of bounds. Not fully out of bounds yet. And the takedown is awarded to DeSisto. 3 points on the board for Tewksbury. Score here in this dual meet, 9-0. Tewksbury on top. Lightfoot defeated Pena at 106, 4-point decision victory. And Jack Lightfoot over Anthony Sandoval at 113, a technical fall, adding 5 points to the total. So we are at 9-0. Tewksbury leading overall in this dual meet. DeSisto with a 3-point lead over Arriaga. 10 seconds to go here in the period. Two seconds to go, 1 second to go. Referee is going to count near fall points here right at the buzzer. And looks to the scorer's table saying, yep, that's 2. 2 points for the near fall awarded to Carlo DeSisto just before the buzzer. 5-0, DeSisto leading. It's been all Tewksbury so far here early. Five to nothing. Arriaga trying to escape here. Makes it over to the far side, but DeSisto starts pulling him back in towards the middle. Arriaga still trying to get on the board here in the second period. Arriaga on his knees, trying to get a little bit of momentum and get himself up, but the weight of Carlo DeSisto just too much right now. Good effort there by Arriaga, trying to brace himself, get a little bit of momentum. He does it again. This time he gets to his feet and he gets the escape. Excellent work by Arriaga to escape the clutches of Carlo DeSisto. It's 5-1 as Arriaga tries to fight his way back into this match. 1 minute to go. We are halfway through this bout. Second period action. 120-pound weight class here from Lawrence. Senior Knight, Redmen, and the Lancers. DeSisto going for the takedown. Oh, and he does score 3 points for the takedown. It's 8-1 now after DeSisto gets 3 there. Arriaga a few moments ago was able to escape, but a takedown for Carlo DeSisto makes it 8-1. It's a 7-point lead. The Lancers looking for their first victory here. This is the third bout of the night. We're at 120. Pena and Sandoval both defeated for the Lancers as they are out of bounds over on the far side of the mat. 8 seconds to go here in period number 2 at 120. Again, it's the third bout of the night. Tewksbury with a couple of victories at 106 and 113. Now, the final 8 seconds of period number 2. DeSisto going to try for the pin here, or at least near fall points at the end of the period. Can't get it. And after 2 periods, DeSisto with the 8-1 lead over Arriaga. Time to get the third period underway. Arriaga and DeSisto here at 120. And you see that left hand of the referee going up, that red armband signaling for Tewksbury's Carlo DeSisto. Takedown points, or I should say near fall points. That's what DeSisto is going for right now. The referee counting. Nice job by Arriaga to escape the pin, but scoreboard to be updated any moment now. Near fall points going to DeSisto. He's trying to use his back to get Arriaga's shoulder down. DeSisto using all of his weight here to try and get Arriaga down, and Arriaga is fighting hard here to keep that shoulder up, and great job there by Arriaga to get back onto his knees, and that is 4 near fall points that go to DeSisto to make it 12-1 here in the third. From 8 up to 12, DeSisto just got 4 from the near fall. And it's shaping up to be another victory for Tewksbury, but we still have 30 seconds to go here. DeSisto leading over Arriaga. And Arriaga was able to escape, and he's got 2 points on the board now as the escape point is awarded to Oswaldo Arriaga. And DeSisto, prior to that escape, was able to get 3 for the takedown, so we're at 15-2 here. The two wrestlers at 120 grappling over on the far side. Under 10 seconds to go here in period number 3. And that's going to do it here in the third. Good effort by Arriaga to avoid the pin, but DeSisto gets the win for Tewksbury. Another decision victory, the Redmen leading 13-0. 3 victories for Tewksbury here in the first 3 bouts of the night. Lancers trying to get their first win of the night. 106, 113, and 120. All victories for Tewksbury. 2 decisions and 1 technical fall. Damian Hood for the Lancers going up against Nick DeSisto. Out of bounds over on the far side of the mat. DeSisto going low on Hood. Hood able to fight it. Both wrestlers back up to their feet. Now Hood going low. DeSisto picking his spot. Going for the leg. He's got the leg of Hood. That's the left leg of Hood. And now a takedown is takedown points awarded to DeSisto. Out of bounds. 3-0. DeSisto takes the lead on that takedown. 1:18 to go here in the period. Nick DeSisto with the early lead, 3-0 over Damian Hood. DeSisto. Hood is able to get up to his feet. Can he escape here? DeSisto still has control. Now he gets Hood back down onto the mat. One shoulder down there for Hood, but he's able to roll it back up. Now one shoulder down again. Near fall points coming up, but DeSisto wants the pin, and Hood is able to get back onto his knees. One shoulder down. Hood fighting hard here in the first period. One shoulder down. Referee taking a close look. Near fall points coming up, and the pin is awarded to Nick DeSisto here in the first period. Our first pin of the night as Nick DeSisto gets the pin over Damian Hood. It is 19-0. 4 bouts and 4 victories for Tewksbury. And we move on to 132. A victory for Lightfoot at 106. A victory for, that's Brooke Lightfoot, by the way, at 106. A victory for Jack Lightfoot at 113. A victory for Carlo DeSisto at 120. And Nick DeSisto at 126. Getting the pin, adding 6 to the total for Tewksbury. Now, at 132, we are underway and 30 seconds into the matchup between Dominic Armano for Lawrence High and Ryan Callahan of Tewksbury. Even matchup so far here at 132. Callahan and Armano 1 minute, almost 1 minute into this bout. No points awarded just yet. Here in the first period, Tewksbury with the lead here in this dual meet. Victories in each of the first 4 bouts here on Lawrence's senior night. It's February 12th, 2025. The Redmen trying to spoil senior night here in Lawrence, but plenty of time left here. The Lancers trying to make a little comeback happen in this dual meet, but it's going to need to start soon. Dominic Armano is tasked with facing off against Ryan Callahan here in the first period. A little bit of grappling. No advantage for either of these two wrestlers here at 132. Now we are at about 20 seconds to go here in the first period. A little bit of a feeling out process here between Callahan and Armano. No points awarded yet. Tewksbury leading here in this dual meet. 19-0. That's going to do it here in the first. An uneventful first period at 132. Callahan and Armano still kind of just feeling each other out. No points awarded. We'll move to the second. About 15 seconds into the second period, still just kind of even grappling here between Armano and Callahan. Callahan is trying to go for that lower body of Armano, going for that right leg, but wasn't able to convert for a takedown. Over here to the near side of the mat they come, pushed out of bounds. Still, there is no out of bounds call until a wrestler is fully and completely out of bounds with both feet outside of the white line, which did just happen. Armano 100% out of bounds, and so they reset on top of that Lancer logo in the center of the mat. Armano going low. No takedown. Not yet, at least. And Callahan grabbing onto that right leg of Armano. Armano trying to get back up to his feet, and he does. And nearly out of bounds. And yes, the referee does say that both wrestlers out of bounds. And we will reset from the center of the mat with 49 seconds to go here in the second. Now 40 seconds to go. No points awarded at all in the first two periods. Here's still 35 seconds left. Anything can happen, but Armano and Callahan, evenly matched battle between these two. $20 seconds left. Referee a warning there, blowing the whistle, a warning for stalling and saying, let's get to the business here in Lawrence. We want to get some points on the board here at 132. No score just yet. 5 seconds to go here in the second. Very evenly matched wrestlers, Dominic Armano and Ryan Callahan. We go to the third. Watched a lot of wrestling over the years. We go to the third. It is scoreless. You don't see that very often, but here we are as we go to the third. And it will be Armano starting from the top position. Callahan trying to escape and get himself a point. Trying for a reversal here. He gets the reversal. And that's an interesting way to get on the board here in the third. Escape and reversal for Callahan. Armano finds his way out of bounds. 1:37 to go. Callahan with the lead. .125 left in the bout. Callahan on top here against Armano. Low scoring matchup. Evenly matched wrestlers here at 132. And look at this. Armano with the takedown. Armano. And now, just like that, Callahan is able to take over Armano with a good effort to get the takedown. And near fall points for Armano. He's at 5 now. 3 for the takedown. 2 for the near fall. And then Callahan was instantly able to reverse. Correction on the scoreboard there. 3-3, says the referee. So just a takedown, no near fall points for Armano. The reversal makes it 3-3. All tied up here with 40 seconds to go. What an exciting bout here at 132. Not a lot of action in the first two periods, but it's all happening here in the third. Tied up at 3 with 30 seconds left here in the third. Armano trying to get to his feet. He does, but Callahan is right there with him. Out of bounds. 22 seconds to go in the third. Armano gets to his feet. 15 seconds to go in the bout. Out of bounds. Once again, Armano and Callahan. Closest matchup of the night so far. Tewksbury with 4 victories on the night. A couple of major decisions. 1 technical fall and 1 pin. And here with 3 seconds to go in the third, buzzer sounds. Callahan 3, Armano 3. All right, overtime now here at 132. Both wrestlers starting from the neutral position. 50 seconds to go in the OT period. Callahan trying for the takedown, and he's got it. Takedown points for Callahan. And that is going to do it in sudden death overtime. Callahan gets the decision victory. A spirited shaking of the hands between Armano and Callahan from 19 up to 22. 3 points for the decision victory. Callahan gets the win over Armano. Let's go to 138, just about set to get underway at 138. 22-0, 5 straight wins out of the gate for Tewksbury over Lawrence. Trying to spoil the night here. It's senior night in Lawrence, and just like that, out of the gate, it's Sean Callahan with 3 points for the takedown over Kelvin Pena. And looks like we have an injury here. Pena shaken up. We're going to take a quick injury timeout, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's Nurse Jane with the Lawrence Family Public Academy. Today, I'd like to go over hand washing, how you do it, and why you should do it. As you can see, I have blue paint on my hands, and that represents the dirt and the germs. So to wash our hands, what we're going to do is we're going to get to a sink and we're going to turn the water on. See where all those germs go when I touch the faucet to turn the water on. We'll get our hands wet, and then we're going to put soap on our hands. We don't want to put our hands back underneath the water with the soap on it, because then the soap will get down the drain. So we're going to get the soap on our hands, and we're going to keep our hands out of the water, and we're going to wash them. We will wash the fronts of our hands, our wrists, the back of our hand, the other back of our hand, the other wrist, and then the fronts. And then what I like to call butterflies, we make butterflies to wash in between. And then we wash our thumbs, the other thumb, and then we're going to rinse our hands off in the water. When we then get a paper towel to dry our hands, we still have not turned the water off. We're going to use a paper towel to turn the faucet off to keep our clean hands clean. So now you know how to wash your hands, and I want you to remember, wash your hands when they're dirty, before you eat, and after you use the bathroom. I hope you had fun learning about hand washing today. Remember, keep those hands clean.
Pena looks good to go here after that quick injury timeout. Pena and Callahan here at 138, and we will resume things here in the second period. 135 remaining in the second period. Pena starting at the disadvantage, working his way over towards the outside of the mat. Callahan leading 3-0 after the takedown earlier on. Callahan in control here, but Kelvin Pena putting up a fight. He's in a decent position. And now Pena using his knees to try and get himself up, but Callahan using his weight to keep Pena down. And the referee says it's time for a reset. Good proactive refereeing there. And it'll be Callahan starting in the top position. Pena trying to show a little jump, get himself up, but Callahan still in control. 35 seconds left in the period. Tewksbury leading overall in this dual meet. They have won every single bout. We had a couple of major decisions, one technical fall, one pin, and one regular decision. Near fall points coming up as Callahan with a good effort there at the end of the period against Pena. 5-0. Callahan getting a couple of points right there at the end of the first period. We move on to the second. Pena and Callahan at 138. Lancers trying to get on the board here. It's been all Tewksbury so far. 22-0 is the score in this dual meet. Pena trying to get the Lancers on the board. He's trying to get himself on the board here first. Pena with some good offense. He's getting takedown points. He's going to get near fall points. Pena going for the pin against Callahan. Best moment of the night so far for Lancer fans. Callahan trying to escape here. Pena with all the momentum. The crowd cheering him on. And he gets a pin. Pena firing up this crowd. The referee says the shoulders were both down. Callahan disappointed, but Pena gets the Lancers on the board. 22-6 is the score here in the dual meet. Callahan frustrated. The referee did say shoulders were down. So we move on to 144. Denzel Morales for Lawrence High. And Jordan Delorbe for Tewksbury. £144 weight class. Morales against Delorbe. Morales looking to get a takedown here, and he does. He gets the takedown to start off the scoring here in the first period. Morales with the momentum. Morales not letting Delorbe escape here at 144. Lawrence High trying to get some momentum back in this dual meet. They got their first win thanks to Kelvin Pena, changing the momentum of this dual meet. The Lancers still down 22-6. Morales with the first takedown here, and he's in a position to get a pin here. He's going to get near fall points. The referee taking a close look. Morales going for the pin. Can he get it here in the first period at 144? Delorbe fighting out of it. Morales using all of his weight. Morales trying to move that leg. Hang on to that leg. He's using all of his weight. Morales looking at the ref saying, is that shoulder down? Come on. And Delorbe is able to fight out of it. But near fall points go to Morales. Now he's going to try it again. Delorbe fights away. Morales getting near fall points here. Referee counting. Can he get the shoulder down? You got a great view of it there. Now the referee in front of that shoulder. Morales so close to getting that pin using all of his weight. And Morales gets the pin with 8 seconds to go in the first period. 2 consecutive pins for the Lancers. At 144, Morales gets the victory, makes it 22-12. Lancers have 12 points in a row. Pena comes out here at 150, and he's going to get a victory via the forfeit. So the Lancers trying to come back here. It was 22-0, and now 22-18 after the victory via the forfeit. Nizel Florian comes out for Lawrence High here at 157. And he's going up against Cam Gwendener. Gwendener and Florian here, the bout at 157. Florian going low. Early action here. Florian almost out of bounds. Both wrestlers out of bounds here with 1:43 to go in the first period. They will reset from the neutral position. Gwendener tried to go low there, now tries to go high. Let's see what happens here. between these two at 157. Nigel Florian for Lawrence High in the white uniform with the blue trim. Gwendoner of Tewksbury. Florian goes low once again. No takedown points awarded just yet. Close to being out of bounds. The referee lets them go. Both wrestlers have to be completely out of bounds in order for the referee to call for a stoppage. Gwendoner tried to go low again. Florian going for the takedown. Referee taking a look. No points awarded yet. Over a minute gone here in the first period. Florian not able to get the takedown. No score here in the first. 45 seconds left in the first period at 157. Still neutral positioning here for the most part. No points awarded. 30 seconds to go here. First period action. Referee taking a close look. Still neutral. Both wrestlers now back up to their feet. No points awarded. 20 seconds to go here in the first. Now 15 seconds to go. Evenly matched first period between Florian and Gwendoner at 157. Little bit of fatigue setting in. No, maybe not, but the period will come to an end. Time runs out here in the first. 0 points awarded here in the first period in this bout at 157 between Cam Gwendoner of Tewksbury and Nigel Florian of Lawrence High. And we will start from a neutral position as Gwendoner goes low here to start things off in period number 2. Florian, for a moment, had possession of that leg, and it results in takedown points for Nigel Florian. He's on the board first here early in period 2. It started with grabbing that left leg of Gwendoner. He's able to convert and use Gwendoner's momentum against him to get that takedown. 3-0 Florian here. Now Florian with control over the lower body of Cam Gwendoner. Specifically now it is the right leg that is wrapped up by Florian. He's going to try to flip over Gwendoner here. Gwendoner has his left shoulder in a bit of trouble. Florian trying for the flip, and now it's the right shoulder that's in trouble. Florian, great use of his strength there, trying to wrap the leg and get the pin here in the second period. He's up 3-0 after the takedown points. 50 seconds to go here in the period. Gwendoner trying to escape. Florian doesn't let him. Still technically in bounds. Over here on the left side of the mat, the referee taking a close look, and now they are both out of bounds with 39 seconds left here in period number 2. Florian with a takedown early in this second period, and Nigel Florian has the advantage here in this later part of the second period here at 157. Gwendoner trying to escape right away, couldn't get the escape, and now Florian has Gwendoner's left shoulder in a pretty good position. Now looks like he's trying to change it up. Florian trying to flip over Gwendoner here. Now late moments of the second period. 15 seconds to go. Florian is going to try to roll Gwendoner over. He's got complete control, at least for the moment, of that left arm. 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to do it here in period number 2. Florian with the early takedown could not convert and get any near fall points though, so the lead is just 3-0 as we move into period number 3 here at 157. Gwendoner starts with the advantage. Florian trying to escape. Gwendoner still has the leg though. No escape points just yet. Hopping towards the out-of-bounds area. Florian trying to get the escape point, and he does. That right hand in the air The green wristband signaling the escape. And now takedown points for Florian. He gets the escape. He gets the takedown. And here we are right back where we started from period number 2 as Florian has Gwendoner down. It's 7-0 here after the escape and the takedown by Florian here in period number 3. Gwendoner now trying to escape. He's got a little bit of time to get out of this. Florian is going to go for this third period pin, though. Gwendoner resisting here. Gwendoner's left shoulder could be in a little bit of trouble. Florian trying to flip him over. Just a minute to go here in this bout at 157. The Lancers trying for an unbelievable comeback after they were down overall 22-0 to start the meet. And now the referee's taking a close look. Near fall points coming up, and Florian gets the pin here at 157. Great effort by Florian. He had 51 seconds left on the clock. Nizel Florian with the victory, and for the first time tonight, the Lancers have the lead. 6 more points added to the total. It is 24-22. 24 unanswered points here in this dual meet as the Lancers trying for the epic comeback. And here we go. Underway at 165, Manuel Perez for the Lancers, Colin Todd for the Red Men. This is the 165-pound weight class. Perez for the Lancers and Todd for Tewksbury. 30 seconds in, no points awarded. Grappling here. Even matchup so far. Perez trying for the takedown. No points yet. Referee taking a look. Referee taking a closer look now. Perez going for the takedown, and he's got the takedown. He's got one shoulder down. Perez going for the first period pin. He's got the quick takedown. Near fall points coming up, but can he get that second shoulder down? Todd has one shoulder down. Perez is going for the pin. He's going for the early pin. Todd is fighting. Todd is fighting. Referee taking a close look. Todd keeping that. Oh, he can't keep it up. That left shoulder finally goes down. And Perez showing some strength, sticking with it. And Manuel Perez gets the first period pin over Colin Todd to make it 30-22. And here is Giancarlos Martinez. And Martinez comes into this matchup with 99 career wins. That's all I'm going to say. 99 career wins for Martinez. He's going up against McDonald. That's Seamus McDonald for Tewksbury. First period action here at 175 between J.C. Martinez and Seamus McDonald. Good effort there by McDonald. He thought he was going to get a takedown there, but JC is able to keep his balance there. Great job, as I think the Tewksbury bench here, the Tewksbury coaching staff thought McDonald was on his way to a takedown, but Martinez able to stay upright. Good job by JC. McDonald and Martinez at 175. No points yet awarded. Pretty even matchup so far at 175. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Dual meet score 30-22. Could this be a takedown? Yes, it is. You see that right arm of the referee with the green armband signaling 3 points for the takedown to J.C. Martinez. 10 seconds to go in the first. And that's going to do it. First period is done. We move on to the second. Martinez for the Lancers, McDonald for the Redmen. J.C. Martinez has 99 wins in his career. You can see that experience for J.C. Martinez. Kid knows what he's doing out on the mat. Demonstrates that experience here against McDonald. Good job holding himself upright to avoid getting taken down by McDonald in the first period and getting a takedown of his own. It gives him the 3-0 lead. Here in the second, no scoring just yet. Tewksbury scoring the first 22 points of this dual meet. All Redmen to start things off. And then it all changed after Kelvin Pena actually suffered an injury. He was shaken up, a minor injury, but he did need a break. And we did have a quick stoppage in the meet. Pena was down early. This was at 138, Pena against Callahan. Callahan was up 5-0 going into the second, and Pena completely reversed the momentum. He completely changed this whole night by getting that pin at 138. He was down 5-0 and got a second period pin to get Lawrence's first 6. And after that, Denzel Morales adding 6. And then at 150, the Lancers got a forfeit victory at 150. Nizel Florian at 157 getting a pin. And then Manuel Perez just a moment ago getting a pin at 165. So all Lancers after that pin by Kelvin Pena at 138. Very, very interesting matchup here between the Lancers and the Redmen. 10 seconds to go here at 175. J.C. Martinez leading 3-0. A first period takedown and no scoring since then. Second period over. Let's move on to the third. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. This is your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We want to thank our entire crew for making this broadcast possible. My name is Jay Oza here with you for all the commentary. What a privilege it is to be here at Lawrence High on senior night for your hometown Lawrence Lancers. J.C. Martinez representing the Lancers. He has 99 victories in his career. He's up 3-0 against Seamus McDonald. No points awarded over there on the far side of the mat. J.C. Martinez got 3 points from a takedown all the way back in the first period. Wrestlers almost out of bounds, but not quite. Takedown is awarded. You saw that green wristband held up high. The referee awarding a takedown to Martinez. Now 6-0 with just over a minute to go here in the third. McDonald trying to escape, and he does. Escape point to Seamus McDonald at 6-1. A 5-point lead for J.C. Martinez. 6-1 with 45 seconds to go. And you've got to think the countdown is on for J.C. Martinez. He's leading by 5 here in the third period. He has represented Lawrence High for 99 victories. And he is 20 seconds away from reaching triple digits. McDonald, let's see if McDonald has one last burst of offense here. And the wrestler is out of bounds on the left side of the mat. 6 seconds to go. Martinez going for the offense, going low. 2 seconds, 1 second. The buzzer sounds. J.C. Martinez has 100 victories as a Lancer. What a moment for J.C. Martinez. He's in the triple digits, folks. 100 wins for Giancarlos Martinez. The referee raises his arm. And on senior night, what a moment here for JC Martinez. Congratulations to him, his whole family, everyone who has made this moment possible. Once again, JC Martinez, 100 dubs for him. Now it is time for 190. After that decision victory, we move on to 190, where Thomas Rodriguez will represent the Lancers against Eric Portillo. And Portillo and Rodriguez here at 190 doing battle. 33-22 here from Lawrence. Early scoring here, 3 for Portillo, and Rodriguez is given the takedown here for 3 more points. Rodriguez in control here after the takedown. 6-3, as you can see on the scoreboard. 1:20 left here in the period. And Rodriguez lifting up Portillo. And now Rodriguez going for the early pin here. The referee counting near fall points. Referee with a great view here. Portillo trying to keep the shoulder up, but he can't. Rodriguez with the first period pin. Took him only 55 seconds. Rodriguez gets the pin. And Lawrence High in the driver's seat here in this dual meet. 39-22 is the score as we move to 2:15. Jordani Mateo at 2:15 here for the Lancers. He's going up against Jack Leone. No score here in the first 20 seconds at 1:15. Mateo for the Lancers, Leone for the Redmen. Three points to Leone for the takedown here in the first period. Mateo trying to fight out of it. Just over a minute to go here in the first period. Leone again with the takedown. And now it's Mateo trying to escape. Leone in control, grabbing the lower body now for a second. Mateo had a quick chance to escape there, couldn't take advantage. Leone keeps him down. Leone trying to wrap up that left leg. Mateo says no. And Mateo gets his hands free for a moment. Leone with the headlock from behind. Now he's going to grab the leg. And now he's going to get near fall points and possibly a pin here in the first period. Referee counting. Mateo is able to flip himself over. But 4 near fall points added to the total for Jack Leone with 5 seconds left in the first. And that's going to do it here in the first period. Jack Leone with the takedown and 4 near fall points. It is 7-0 Leone on top. (39-22) is the score here in the dual meet. Leone trying to get a pin here at 2:15. Lawrence High with an unbelievable effort here in the later stages of this dual meet. The Lancers have clinched the victory. An important point that I should add, here in the second period. Leone and Mateo doing battle, but Thomas Rodriguez with the pin at 190 clinches the victory, even if Tewksbury is able to add 12 and get, it's an escape, by the way, right there. Even if the Tewksbury Redmen are able to get 12, getting a pin at 215 and at 285, they will come up short. So Lawrence High, thanks to Thomas Rodriguez at 190, and of course all the efforts that came before him, the Lancers will get a senior night victory. Leone and Mateo still doing battle here. 3 points for the takedown right there. You saw that red armband go up. Points will be added to the scoreboard in just a moment after Leone gets the takedown. Referee looking closely as Leone is in control here. Looks like he's on his way to a victory. Still one period to go after this, but Jack Leone wants the pin. He's up by 10 here in period number 2. That's going to end period 2 as Jack Leone with a strong effort against Giordani Mateo here at 2:15. We're going to move on to the third period. Once again, the Lancers victorious, or they will be victorious on senior night in this dual meet. An incredible comeback win for the Lancers. Just a very, very interesting matchup. The Tewksbury Redmen with victories in the first 5 bouts. And then it was all Lancers from there. And the referee stops the action here in the third as the wrestlers were underway in the third period, but the clock did not start. And so we'll see what the referee wants to do, coming over here to the scorer's table to see if we will restart the period. Nope, we're just going to take 20 seconds off the clock. That sounds fair. Mateo trying to get some offense in here. Has only 1 point to his name. He did get the escape point back in the second period. Leone holding strong here with the 11-point lead. Mateo and Leone both out of bounds now, both fully and completely out of bounds, and we will reset in the center of the mat with 1 minute 12 seconds to go here in this bout at 2:15. One minute to go here in the bout. Lancers leading the dual meet 39-22. And they have already clinched the victory as 3 more points awarded for the takedown to Jack Leone. It's 15-1, closing in on a technical fall. But Mateo is still fighting to stay alive here. Close to the boundary, just over 30 seconds left in the period. $20 seconds to go. Couple of outcomes here on the table. Major decision victories on the table. Technical fall is on the table. But what Jack Leone really wants is a pin here in the final 10 seconds. Mateo just refusing to give up, and a good effort by Mateo to stay alive. So it'll be a major decision victory for Jack Leone. Add 4 points to the total. And Tewksbury is up to 26 now. The score in the dual meet, 39-26. All right, everybody. We are at 285, the final bout of the night. George Reimer out there for the Lancers at 285. He's going up against Manny Mangata. Mangata of Tewksbury. And here we go, first period underway. Reimer with the tie-up here against Mangata. Mangata leading 3-0 after the early takedown. Reimer trying to get to his feet. He is on his feet. Now he's just trying to get to a vertical base. One minute gone here in the first period. Home crowd cheering on George Reimer, but it's Mangata with the 3-point lead here in period number 1. Reimer all the way up to his feet, and Reimer gets the escape point. Three to 1, takedown for Mangata, escape for Reimer. That's at 3 to 1 with just under 30 seconds to go here in the first period at 285. Five seconds to go here in the first period at 285. Reimer and Mangata almost even there towards the end. Reimer getting a little bit of offense in towards the end. Couldn't get a takedown though, and we move to the second. Mangata 3, Reimer 1. Once again, it was an early takedown for Mangata, and Reimer was able to escape. So let's go to the second, shall we? Escape for Mangata right out of the gate here in the second period. Mangata is able to escape after Reimer starts the period with the advantage, and Mangata gets right out of that. 4 to 1 the score here. Final bout of the evening. Once again, if you're just joining us here on LPS Media, it's been a very, very interesting night and a great night if you're a Lancer fan. A tough, disappointing night if you're a Tewksbury fan. Basically, the story of the night was all Tewksbury to start things off. 5 straight victories to start off the night. Victories for Tewksbury at 106, 113, 120, 126, and 132. It was 22-0 at that point. Tewksbury had the lead, and it looked like that the Redmen were going to cruise along to a victory and spoil senior night. But after that, Kelvin Pena changed everything with a second period pin against Sean Callahan. Denzel Morales at 144 with a pin in the first period. The Lancers got a forfeit victory at 150, and then Nizel Florian with a third period pin. Manuel Perez with a first period pin. And then at 175, John Carlos Martinez got into the triple digits. Yes, that's right. He got victory number 100. And then at 190, Thomas Rodriguez clinched the dual meet win with a first period pin. And that basically concluded the epic comeback for Lawrence High here as Mangata and Reimer go out of bounds. No points awarded there. Exciting moments here in second period, but no points awarded here in the second period with 3 seconds left. And then just to finish off that little recap, at 2:15, a major decision victory for Jack Leone over Giordani Matteo. And here we are in the final period of this dual meet. It is 4-1 with Mangata leading over Reimer. The score here in the dual meet, 39-26, the Lancers leading. So as I did mention, after that pin at 190 from Thomas Rodriguez, the Lancers have already clinched the dual meet victory. So congratulations to the Lancers for this senior night win. But let's finish it strong, shall we? Period number 3 between Reimer and Mangata here at 285. It's the final period of this dual meet. Very festive night, senior night. Vibes are immaculate. The crowd is loud, cheering on the Lancers. And what a way to celebrate our seniors here from Lawrence High, as we are 90 seconds away from a dual meet victory here for the Lancers. Mangata starting with the advantage here in the third period. Reimer is going to try to escape. Reimer did get an escape point all the way back in the first, but it's Mangata here with the advantage. 1 minute to go in the meet. Reimer trying to flip himself out of the hold. .45 seconds left in the meet. Mangata trying to hang on for a decision victory. Now just 30 seconds left in this 285-pound bout between Mangata and Reimer. Pretty evenly matched, but the difference in this matchup is that early takedown in the first period from Manny Mangata. Just 10 seconds to go now. Referee counting near fall points. 5 seconds to go. Reimer is able to avoid the pin. Mangata gets points for the near fall. It is going to be a regular decision victory for Manny Mangata. The final score here, now that we're done at 285. 39 for the Lancers, 29 for Tewksbury. What a dual meet. The Lancers, an epic comeback. They were down 22-0. They lost 5 in a row to start things off, and then they just rattled off the pins from there. It all changed at 138 when Kelvin Pena got that second period win. And a special congratulations to John Carlos Martinez getting his 100th victory of his career. Once again, folks, the Lancers 39, Tewksbury 29. Thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, and we'll see you next time.